what I want to do is I want us to remember. That's what this is about. This is about remembering. This isn't about doing anything additional. This is about you beginning to understand your purpose, why you do what you do. And okay. And so I just want you to get centered. I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay present for an hour. I don't want you to move. I don't want you to get up in the middle and say, "Oh, I forgot something. Let me go do that." You can. You'll just defeat the purpose of what it is you want. What'll happen is your body will want to distract you. Your body will want to take over because you are now in control of your body. And simply by sitting still, simply by breathing, simply by just paying attention, you're going to take over control of your body. And in doing so, your body's going to resist. Your old story is going to show up. So I just want you to become aware of that. And in doing this, this is called the purpose code meditation. So before we begin this meditation itself, I just want to take a couple of minutes and help you arrive here, not just physically, internally. If you're not somebody who meditates a lot or not somebody who meditates regularly or meditates for long times, it's perfectly okay. This experience isn't about doing right. It's about allowing yourself to become present in a way most rarely ever slow down enough or show up enough for themselves. Right now, your nervous system is probably used to speed, used to problem solving, used to scanning what's next, looking, searching, seeking. It's just familiar. It's not wrong. It's just familiar. And what we're about to do, what we're going to do is gently shift out of that mode so you can access a different kind of intelligence. And it's not an intelligence you need to acquire. It's one that already knows where you're meant to go. So as you listen, you may notice moments of excitement, moments of curiosity, or even a little resistance. All of that's normal. When something meaningful is close, the body often reacts before the mind can understand why. So take some breaths, focus on your breathing, take some bigger breaths than normal, and just allow yourself this space. Give yourself this gift. This is important to hear. You're not entering into this meditation to escape your life. You're entering to align it, to align your vibration, to align your desires, to align your frequency with the life you are choosing to move forward. Alignment doesn't come by forcing change. It comes from this word coherence. When your thoughts and your emotions and your physiology begin moving in the same direction. In a moment, I'll ask you to place a hand over your heart, not as a ritual, as a signal. The heart is one of the fastest ways to regulate your nervous system. Bringing your attention to it, meeting it with emotion. There's vulnerability. This idea of energy increases, clarity sharpens, and the body becomes more receptive. And as you do this, you don't need to generate a feeling. Just allow a sense of appreciation, a sense of literally taking a moment for yourself. The fact that you're here, listening while exploring something deeper. And as you do this, you don't need to generate that feeling. Just allow this sense of appreciation, This small shift is enough to begin synchronizing your heart with your mind, with your brain. What we're about to explore is what I call the purpose code. It's not a goal, it's not a role, it's not a fantasy about future. Your purpose code is an internal signal that feels steady, allows you to feel grounded, and it's quietly certain, even before you have language for it. You've had those things where, those moments where you said, I can't put it into words. That's what you'll discover here. And you may discover something that feels familiar, like remembering something you once knew. Or you may feel a little more settled, a little more aligned, a little more clear. There's no right outcome. The value to this conversation, to this listening, is you beginning to access that deeper intelligence that already exists inside of you. So if you're ready, allow yourself to be curious. You don't have to believe anything. You don't have to commit to anything. It's not even a big necessity for you to listen, because the words aren't meant for your consciousness. They're meant for your subconscious, your unconscious, that deeper part of you that is wanting a connection with this surface world you live in. Just notice what happens when you give yourself permission to slow down and to hear, and to just hear the calmness. So, if you need to get a drink of water, you need to sit in a more comfortable place for the next 50 minutes, go ahead and do that now, and we'll get started. So, take some breaths, become comfortable, and let's get ready to dive in to this conversation. Because what I want to do is I want to take you on a little bit of a journey. And in doing so, become comfortable. There's idea. Hold on, let me mute this over here. Couple of things. And I want to take this so it's just not black screen, so that if you do happen to look at the screen, that you can see some of this. Okay, let me do this. Get this here. A little bit of some tech going on. There we go. Share screen going here. There you go. And I'm going to turn off my camera. Let's settle in. Here we go. Big breath. Another big breath. So, as we begin, I want to help you arrive, not just physically, internally. This meditation is for you, whether you're somebody who does this regularly or might be a first time listening. Just allow yourself to be still. It's about becoming present in a way most of us don't slow down enough to experience. Right now, your nervous system is probably used to that speed. The problem solving, the scanning what's next, what's wrong, what do I need to fix? That's just familiar. What we're doing here is gently shifting out of that mode so you can access a new, a different, a better for you kind of intelligence, one that already knows where you're meant to go. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take this simple physical action, not as a ritual, not as something symbolic, just a way to bring your attention into your body. When you're ready, gently raise one hand and place it over the center of your chest. You don't need to create a feeling here. Simply notice the contact between your hand and your chest. If you can feel your heartbeat, outstanding. Let your attention rest there. If you can't, that's fine. Just stay with the sensation of the touch. This simple act of raising your hand and resting it on your chest helps the nervous system settle. When attention and awareness meet, the system becomes more receptive. As we move forward, know this clearly. There is nothing you need to accomplish during this time. Let your shoulders relax. Maybe rest your tongue on the floor of your mouth. You don't need to visualize. You don't need to understand anything yet. This is not a meditation about becoming someone new. It's a space to recognize what's already present. Once you stop negotiating with yourself. Remember to breathe. Let your body relax. Release the tension in your jaw. Drop your shoulders just a little bit more. Bring your attention to where your body makes contact with the surface beneath you. Notice the weight of your body. Not to change it, just to register it, just to become aware of it. Let the tension in your neck soften, your shoulders settle. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest without effort. Now notice your breath. Just notice. You don't need to deepen it. No need to slow it down. Simply notice it. Simply notice that it's happening without your involvement. If your mind starts to drift, simply thank it and bring it back to awareness. Bring it back to this moment. Maybe tap your thumb and your forefinger together to bring your energy present. If it happens to wander, if it happens to fade, now allow your awareness to widen slightly. Without judging, without analyzing, notice areas in your life where decisions have been delayed. Again, without judging, without analyzing. Notice some areas of your life where decisions have been delayed. Moments where you knew but didn't move. Times where you knew what to do, didn't take that decision. Again, no judgment, no analyzing, just become aware. This isn't failure, this is drift. It's a protective pattern. What are areas in your body pillar that you know you want to do, and they just seem to slip away? Don't judge, not analyze, simply awareness. This is to recognize the drift that takes place. Just notice how this drift feels in your body. That's where it takes place, in your cells. What does this drift feel like as it relates to your finances? notice it in your body. Don't judge it. Don't get mad. Don't analyze. Just become aware. When you think about connections with your family, where have some decisions been delayed? Again, no analyzing, no judging, just become aware. Notice how this drift feels in your body. We're going to create a solution for it. So just become aware. How about when you think about taking care of your own mind? Where have some decisions been delayed? Just become aware, no judging. In the awareness, we have something we can do with it now. In understanding the feeling of drift and becoming aware of it, we can take action. What other decisions have been delayed for you? The you that wants more. Nobody's hearing these. You're not writing these down. No one's ever going to ask you about them. This is simply you and your awareness becoming connected. The conversations you're having now are to unlock your purpose for you. So there's no need to hide or to minimize or feel embarrassed. This is only you connecting to the best version of you. Just allow that feeling. Become aware of what it feels like to drift in your body. Because right now, you don't need to resolve anything in this moment. Simply allow the body to register, to become aware of this pattern. And now, become aware that this pattern no longer is necessary. I want you to say to your body, this feeling is no longer necessary for me to experience. See, there's a part of your body that needed this vibration, that needed this signal to maintain its stasis, its status. Say to your body, this feeling of drift, of delayed decision is no longer necessary. We're not going to argue with it. We're not going to fight it. Because what we resist persists. So we're not resisting this feeling. We're just saying, thank you. It no longer is necessary. This feeling of drift, it ends when decision begins. So I want you to ask yourself to see if you're ready to make a simple, small, tiny decision. And when you make this decision, the drift ends. What's the feeling your body gets, you get? Not excitement, not enthusiasm, not impromptu joy. Just as an awareness, understanding this statement, drift ends. That feeling in your body disappears forever. The delayed decisions no longer exist when decision begins. Feel that. The concept of making a decision removes this uncomfortable feeling, this awkward feeling. Now bring your attention inward. I want you to notice what feels steady. Not exciting, not urgent. Scan your body, scan your energy, scan your emotions. What feels steady? What feels in alignment? Not exciting, not urgent, steady. Where do you feel quietly certain? Where's this unshakable confidence sitting in your soul, in your body, in your cells? Find it. Search for it. Is it in your back, your shoulders? Is it in your hands? Where's this feeling of steadiness? Is it in your legs, in your feet? Feel it. Allow it to call you to its attention. Is it in your heart? In your throat? Find it. Ask it. Are you the most steady vibration in my body? Listen. What does it say? Remember, this isn't about how fast you can find it or what's next. This is about sitting with your highest level of calmness, your best place to make decisions from. Have you found your spot? Maybe it's multiple places. Maybe it's growing. Maybe it's expanding right now as we speak. This isn't about doing. This is about allowing it to come to the surface, to be exposed, to allow you to feel it. Maybe for the first time ever, maybe for the first time in a while. Where is that quiet certainty in your body, that stableness, that steadiness? Now that you've found it, give it a color. What color is that stableness, that steadiness, that quiet, confident space in your body? What color is it? This is what I call your purpose code, your purpose frequency, your purpose vibration, your purpose code. It's not something you invent. It's something you access. Sit with it. What is your awareness now experience as you come in contact with this steadiness place in your body, in your soul, in your mind, in your frequency? What feels better in this moment? What brings more energy into this area, into this color? What's your breath doing now? Don't change it, just notice it. How does your body feel in this moment with you accessing this space and place and vibration of steadiness in your body? Accessing your purpose code, your code, not mine, not anybody else's. This code is unaffected by anyone else. This has always been your code, your frequency, your certainty, your level of awareness. You've never had to invent this. You're simply learning to access it at will. Stay with the sensation. Don't let it go for some conscious awareness of an external influence. Don't let the sounds in your room take you out of this joy, take you out of this awareness, out of this connection. Don't let an itch draw your attention away from your joy, from this awareness. This is one of the more powerful moments you've given yourself ever, maybe in a long time, maybe for the first time. Let your body learn what this clarity, what this vibration, what this feels like without language. This moment is about your signal. That vibration that is you wanting to be uncovered, not invented, simply accessed. Stay with this sensation. Feel it. Allow that color to expand from the spot it's in. Allow this purpose color, purpose vibration, purpose code to begin expanding from that place, and it growing more and more and more in your body. At this point, many people experience the beginning of conflict. It can't be this easy. Why haven't I found this before? Where has this been? Simply smile when that conflict, confusion arises. Thank it, and simply reply, I don't have to forget my code.
I don't have to forget my code.
And in doing so, you stay connected. You can say, my code has always been. My code is always for my best. And as you say these things, feel the conflict in your body, the want for hesitation, the need for distraction. Love it. It doesn't have control over you. Let your body learn what this clarity feels like without language. We can describe the distraction. We don't need any language for the connection. My purpose code has always existed. And I am now getting in touch, in tune with it. I say yes to my code. Now, without forcing images, without trying to make yourself think of things, as we begin this next part, this next process, this next phase, simply take a clearing breath. Breathe in deeply and exhale with the because your body is excited in this moment. Its frequency is connection. And yet somewhere in there, the old story is saying, you don't do this. This isn't something you've ever done. You don't do this all the time. And say, thank you. I love you. My code has always been in existence. And today, I decide to connect to it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now, without forcing images, I want you to notice yourself moving through an ordinary day from this place, from this energy, from this frequency. I'm going to ask you to become aware of things you'll do as you move through your day, an ordinary day. From this space, and with this awareness, and with this frequency, and with your purpose code and your purpose color activated, I want you to become a reporter outside of your body, watching you, the amazing, incredible miracle that you are, watching you move through your day. From this space and with this place activated, how do you stand if you were to report back to you, like asking your best friend, what's my posture like with my purpose code activated? What do you see different in the external with my purpose color activated? Now, if you were to ask this best version of you, the reporter version of you, listen when I speak, when I connect, when I communicate with people. How do I speak? How are the words, the choice of words, the tone of my words? From this place with my purpose code activated, what did it sound like as I connect to other amazing miracles in my life? What is it that they feel like? The people I speak to, the people who see me move through my world. Do I bring them a sense of abundance? Do I offer them possibility? Are they drawn to be with me, to work with me? From this place and this space and this color activated, the answer is pretty powerful. Here's the next question. From this space and this place with this activation, how do you decide from this moment forward? How equals human? What changes in your decision making? Is it faster? Is it clearer? Are you okay with destroying delay by making any decision? Simply moving forward? This experience you've just been through in the last 2 minutes, this isn't who you're becoming. This isn't who you're becoming. This is who you are when you stop contradicting yourself. The way you stand is not new. It's taking away contradicting yourself. How you speak now isn't new. It's stopping the contradiction of yourself. How you decide is not learned. It's finally stopping the contradicting of yourself, of your dreams, of the miracle who you are. Is it time to stop contradicting yourself? Listen to yourself. Listen to your body. What does it say? Breathe that in. Now, with this code activated, with this color activated, with a simple understanding of looking at three very basic things: how you stand, how you speak, how you make decisions, and seeing that you know all of this. This is not something you need to remember. You've known this. This is who you are. And from this place, I want a simple phrase, allow a simple phrase to form. From this place, from this space, from this activated purpose code miracle called you. It's not a paragraph. It's not a promise. A simple phrase. Just a direction. It can be unfinished. It can be the beginning of something, the start of something. From this place, from this space, what's a simple phrase that's moving into your awareness? Not a paragraph, not a promise, a simple phrase, just a direction. I'm committed. I'm aware I'm a miracle. My life brings joy and value. I'm a creator. I'm a connector. Let it be unfinished. Purpose matures through rehearsal. If need be, take a breath and remember your code has been accessed, not created, not developed, not accepted. It's always been your purpose code. That steadiness, that calmness, that creativeness. You're simply accessing it. So no need to apologize, no need to worry about what others think. This is you accessing your purpose. All of the things you think about, to take care of, to do, the responsibilities, none of that changes. It just happens simpler. It happens with a tremendous ease of clarity. Because from this moment, you've decided no more drifting. Drifting is difficult. Direction is not. So from this place, from this space, what's that simple phrase that forms inside of you? Let it be yours, not mine, not something I suggested. When you say it, you might feel a little tingle in your body. You might get goosebumps. It might be just below the surface because the conscious version of you is afraid to utter these words. Because when these words flow into your consciousness, You have accessed a version of you that maybe has been dormant for a while, for months, for years, for decades, for centuries. And it's awe-inspiring to remember the miracle you are. So now choose one small decision you will honor today. One small decision you will honor today. You will make a decision. You will decide, and there's no longer any delay in it achieving, in it appearing, and you accomplishing it. One small decision that from this day forward, drifting is no longer an option for this decision. What's one behavior you'll repeat for the next 7 days? What's one decision you will repeat, one behavior you will repeat for the next 7 days? Don't try to put it on a calendar. Don't try to fit it in your schedule. Simply become aware of one behavior you'll repeat for the next 7 days. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water before 8 o'clock. Maybe it's bending over and reaching for your toes for 1 minute. One tiny behavior that becomes non-negotiable that you'll repeat for the next 7 days. Remember, you're accessing your purpose code. You now have the ability to decide with purpose, the ability to take action with purpose. Not mine, not theirs, with yours. Your purpose. Here's one you might not have thought of in the past. What's one boundary you will protect? What's one boundary you will make sure that does not get crossed by an external influence? One boundary you'll not let yourself be pulled across. Is it a way that you feel, a way that you respond, a way that you drift? What's one boundary you will protect? Is it the time you spend scrolling? Is it the time you go to sleep? Not go to bed, go to sleep. Is it a ritual, a pattern you've been avoiding simply so you can stay frustrated with yourself? What's one boundary you will protect from this day forward, period, end of story, because you have activated your purpose code? This is where your identity changes. With these small, simple steps, it's not an insight into who you are. It's not an insight and awareness that makes the changes. It's in repetition. Repetition, repetition, over and over, operating from your purpose code over and over and over. You've done a lot this morning, this afternoon, this evening. You've done a lot. I want you to begin. If your eyes are closed, you can keep them closed. I want you to begin to bring your awareness back into the room. I want you to feel the surface beneath you. I want you to notice the weight of your body in contact with that surface, not to measure it, just to become aware of it, to register it. Take one natural breath. Just be aware. Take a natural breath, a little bigger than you do, a little more exhale than you do. Become aware. Feel your body. Feel that space where your steadiness began. Has it expanded? Is it growing? This was not a moment of motivation. Become aware of that. This was not motivation. This was a moment of remembering. Maybe say to yourself, I remember my purpose. I like this memory. I like operating from the miracle that I am. I am worthy. I love my purpose. Maybe repeat the phrase that you created that rose to the surface just a moment ago. What is that purpose? To bring joy, to be creative, to keep my promises. It's your phrase. Feel it in your body. And this isn't a meditation for you to use. It allows you a state that you can remember to return to. And as you become aware, feel free to slowly open your eyes. Look around your room for something blue. Let your prefrontal cortex come back online. Your decision-making capability. And welcome home. So before we go into any conversation, let me just kind of give you a little wrap up here. Let me lower this music. There we go. So I want you to experience or become aware of what just happened. And the reason is, before we get back into our full day, I want you to just let your eyes land on three different things. Name them, just notice them. Three different things. Don't name them, just notice them. What draws your attention? I want you to feel the surface beneath you, the chair or the bed or the couch. Just become aware. I want you to notice that you have this awareness, this ability to be aware. That makes sense? This helps bring the front of your brain back online, that prefrontal cortex, your executive decision making. And I want it to come back online with the awareness of the purpose code in place now. This part of you that brings clarity to your life and helps you making grounded decisions now can be activated with your purpose code in place. What you just experienced wasn't imagination, and it wasn't insight in the usual sense. It was coherence, a moment where your nervous system, your attention, and your inner signal were aligned. When this happens, clarity doesn't feel dramatic. It feels steady. Decisions don't feel overwhelmed. They feel simple. They feel worth it. So it's also important to know what may happen next. For some people, within minutes or hours, old thoughts may return. Doubt shows up. You start to question, what did I just do? I could have been doing something else. The familiar story of why this can't last. This doesn't mean it didn't work. That's your nervous system returning to habit. Become aware of it. Love it. This next few hours, next few days, with the access and the activation of your purpose code, your color. Look at how many months you've been alive, how many years you've been alive, how many seconds you've been alive. And in the last 54 minutes, maybe for a handful of times you've activated your purpose code, maybe for the first time, you've really remembered that signal. Repetition is going to be the key. The old story is still there. For 50 minutes, we quieted it. We've activated the highest purpose in you, which is still a lot deeper and a lot more energy for you to remember. You're not meant to live inside the state you access today. You are meant to recognize it and learn how to return to it. Let me say that again. What we talked about today, you are not meant to live inside this state. You are given a chance to access it, to recognize it. And now you have a way to simply return to it. The moment you are confused, you're outside your purpose. You simply need to remember to return to it. Your purpose is not out here. It isn't in the you that was here before the call, before you listened to this meditation. It wasn't there. It was inside you. You were not operating from it. The purpose of this conversation, this meditation, this exchange of energy is simply for you to be able to return to who you've already been. Recognize you're not in it, return to it. Recognize you're not in it, return to it. What you might find in this tennis match of awareness, I'm outside, I'm back, I'm outside, I'm back, is in the return to the back, you wind up distracted. And you believe you're in your purpose, and it's another form of this distraction, this delayed decision making. Remember your color, remember your purpose, remember your core, and simply breathe. This is why listening again can be valuable. Not forever. You're not meant to listen to this forever, not meant to listen to it passively. This is not self-talk. This is a training to access you. So each time you listen, you're teaching your system, your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system. You're teaching your limbic system. You're teaching all of these things, your prefrontal cortex, your hippocampus, your hypothalamus, every part of you, every of the 30, 40, 50 trillion cells in your body, what alignment feels like. And you're shortening the distance between drift and decision. Eventually, I hope it's soon, you won't need this recording to get back to your purpose, to get back to your accessed highest version of you. You'll notice the early signs of drift and you'll stop it. You'll know how to settle and listen on your own. You will. Because pay attention, you've learned how to avoid your purpose with ease. You call it a comfort zone. It is effortless for us to remember our lack. It is effortless for us to remember how to delay. It is effortless for us to avoid our highest version of ourselves. Until now, you are deciding to put some effort in to get back to the space that doesn't need more learning, doesn't need more training. It's simply to access is the training, to access is the strategy, to access is the awareness. In this state, in your purpose, there's no need for more lessons. There's no need for more training. There's no need for more fill in the blank. Because from your purpose, nothing else will be training. It will be purpose. From your purpose, nothing else will be confusing. It will be your purpose. You are designed to drive forward, not in this sideways moment of hesitation. So one thing to remember, clarity doesn't erase old stories. It simply makes them easier to recognize. And listen carefully, this is important. Clarity does not erase old stories. It simply makes them less convincing. It simply makes what your mom said to you, what your dad said to you, what your third grade teacher said to you, what my ninth grade teacher said to me. You'll never be anything. If you can't spell, you'll never be anything. It makes it less convincing when you have your purpose. I can still remember Mr. Graytech. Got my first spelling test back as a freshman, ninth grade. You'll never be anything if you can't spell. When I got a D on the spelling test. See, that was a big story. Clarity accessing my purpose makes it a hell of a lot less convincing, almost comical now. What if your old story became comical? You began to laugh at it. So confusion shows up later. Don't argue with it. Just notice it. Return to that one small decision you chose during the close of the conversation. Honor it. Honor that decision. And realize you have just put yourself in control. This is how alignment begins and it becomes real. Not in moments like this. It's in what you choose next. Bob Proctor said once, he said, a rocket launches from Earth to go to the moon. It has a path, and that path that it is on 3% of the time during its flight. 97% of the time it's correcting. You have found your starting point. You have now accessed your arrival point called your purpose. And your journey is to constantly become aware of when you are off your purpose code. So take one more natural breath, a little bit bigger. And know from this moment, you are ready to operate from your purpose code. And be amazed at the vibration of what the universe begins to bring to you that's on your purpose. The things you won't believe what happens will take place instantly, almost instantly, if not already, from texts to emails to calls to things out of the blue, because your purpose is powerful. Your purpose has vibration. Your purpose has meaning. And simply from a level of calm, not exuberant, not jumping up and down, screaming, running around the place, simply from accessing that purpose code and becoming aware and staying in it, the vibration you send out is powerful. It's palpable. And the universe responds with joy, love, immediacy, and surprises beyond your wildest dream. Thanks for being here. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Anybody want to share anything you learned, liked, felt, experienced?
Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Wheezy.
How are you this morning?
Outstanding. I love to hear your voice.
Thank you. Thank you for this. This was spectacular. It absolutely landed so well. It's not the first time I've ever heard you say it. It's not the all these years, and the little bitty steps, lots of frustration on my part, and what was so simple today. I have not arrived, but it was that the old story comes up. Just thank it. Just be in gratitude. I mean, I say I'm in gratitude, but it's bullshit.
Dr. Freud to the lobby. Dr. Freud to the lobby. We have a new patient.
Yes.
VIP room, please. VIP. Awareness is settled in. Put her in the awareness room.
It was quite wonderful, and connecting that with drift, the delay and decision, and how there is really no space between except for my interpretation of what I choose to focus on. And what seemed to do, I mean, quite frankly, when you said, okay, I'm going to wrap this up, I'm like, wait a minute, it's been like 5 minutes. This is the first experience I've had of that.
Yeah.
In meditating with you.
Isn't that cool?
It was so cool, and I didn't fall asleep. I mean, I was with you the whole way, I went, why are you ending it so early? You said an hour. I
So
didn't
you got
open
to
my
ask.
eyes.
So right now, take a breath. Take a breath. Let's go into this. Take a breath.
Got it.
So now the question is, ask the archetypes. Ask whoever said this is 5 minutes. Ask which version of you. Let's not say it's the doubt or the old story or the new story.
Mm-mm.
Ask. You're simply putting a call out over the PA. Would the person who said it's 5 minutes please come to the front, please? The person who said it's 5 minutes, please step on stage. And who is that? Don't judge. Don't question. Don't just let that vision, let that energy show up. Who is it?
That was that was Wheezy with confidence. That was Wheezy who it doesn't isn't living in her old story.
So
It comes, I get attacked, but
hang on.
okay. Okay.
Don't go into any more judgment. So if
Okay.
Wheezy is on stage now, if Wheezy stepped
Yeah.
forward, what color is Wheezy?
Wheezy's a very golden green.
Is that the same color you picked of your purpose? And no could be okay. Don't try to
Well,
make it
green
easy.
was part of it.
Okay, green was part of it. Ask Wheezy what she thinks of the color you picked. Was the color you picked part of old story or part of purpose code?
It was definitely purpose code.
Okay, so ask Wheezy, is the color she is she okay with that color, or would she like to amend it, adopt it, defend it? What does Wheezy say about that purpose code color?
I don't. I
You
don't
don't
need to
know.
defend
Ask
it.
her.
I
Don't.
am it. I mean, I she says I don't need to defend it. I
Okay,
am
but
it.
okay, so she is it. Yet she's green in the color, or she's golden and green. The color, the purpose code, is it exactly the same, or is there a little variety between the two?
I I guess there's a variety. It the purpose code green had a glow around the edge.
Okay.
Wheezy on stage is also has that center green. The glowing is growing.
Okay. So ask Wheezy this question: is she afraid to be full of purpose? Is she afraid? Or is she afraid what she's going to have to tell you when when she activates it completely?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wow. I'm curious to hear that answer.
Yeah, because what I'm hearing is that Wheezy's always been this. She's easing into it for you, the human.
Mm-hmm.
Wheezy, Wheezy's got a Wheezy has a frequency about her that will tell you to go take your shit and move on,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes. Yes,
And
she
she's
does.
afraid to do that to you because she doesn't get access a whole lot. She's operating from, I know I can serve if I'm just a servant. Tell Wheezy she needs to be of service and she needs to buck up and be the purpose that she's supposed to be. Not that she needs to make you comfortable. You're not comfortable. Let her know I'm not comfortable being here. I need to be in the place where, and it's going to be the most. It's pull my fingernails out. It'll be less painful.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to ask Wheezy. I need you. I really need you to step up. I need you and Veritas to
Yeah.
literally kick the doubt out of me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What just the picture I had is I'm even though it's not a wide open door anymore.
Yep.
But I just get your foot out of the door.
Yeah. And which door is it? Where does that doorway lead you to?
That's that element of doubt.
Ah.
That's
So
the
it's
doubt.
not- So it's not that you're already. So if your foot's in the door, which side of the door are you on? Are you on the doubt side or the doubt side or the purpose side?
I'm on the purpose side of it, but
So you're
Yet.
holding it open.
yes, I just
Okay.
saw that.
So big difference between being a salesperson and sticking your foot in the door to get in. Right? I need to get in the house to sell the vacuum. Or are you the lady in the house that wants the vacuum but doesn't want them in, and you're holding it open, hoping that they'll come in and convince you? So are you looking to be convinced of your purpose or convinced of your doubt? What does a conscious mind say? First answer, quick.
Conscious mind is I do not want to be convinced of my doubt.
Okay, so then listen carefully, which means you already have purpose. Yeah, there
Oh,
you
wow.
go. Yeah, you just got your
Oh,
ass
wow.
kicked. And I love you. You're already inside, Wheezy. My mother, here's what my mother would say. For those of you that don't like swearing, cover your ears. You shit for brains,
Amen.
right?
And thank you for shit for brains. I don't need you anymore.
Right? So you're already inside. If you were outside, we'd have a different conversation. You're already inside, holding the freaking door open. You're the one where the kids are. What do you think? We live in a barn. Close the door.
Yeah.
What, do you want to air condition the whole outside? You're on
No,
the
I'm
inside.
on
Do you see
the. Oh my
physical?
gosh.
Do you realize you were on the inside and didn't even know it? I don't want to be convinced of my doubt. What the hell for? Close the door. You're inside already. Do you know what it took to get inside? You don't even know what it took, and you're already inside. But no, I want to know what's out there. Pain and suffering. How long you want to leave the door open?
Yeah, and I mean, that is great clarity. It wasn't a resistance.
Oh,
to
yes, it
closing.
was. Don't.
Was it? No, what I'm thinking it was. It is that the same thing as what if something happens and I don't know, and I'm what?
Yeah,
I mean,
but you
it's
don't know. Hang on. So I love it. It's a BS story, both
Okay.
right? Belief system and bullshit. Because you're on the inside of purpose.
I am.
If you don't know about purpose, what's the worst thing that could happen living from your purpose? Versus allowing, well, what's the best thing that happened if I live from my doubt?
Nothing.
Which would you rather
nothing
have?
good happened. I would rather be on the side with a closed door.
So this is a story you have to now work on.
All
If
right.
I fall short, I'm 100 times better than if I fell with doubt.
Absolutely.
So now where do you feel that?
I feel it right in my chest, and that's the other thing. I had my hand on my heart the entire time, and I usually my arm starts to ache, and I can't. My shoulders hurt.
Well, that's because you're outside the door. You weren't pushing the door open anymore. Your foot probably hurts
Actually, it kind of does.
because you had your foot in the door.
Yeah, it's my right foot down by my toes.
Yep.
Like, damn.
Right there in the door because you're right hand dominant. That's the male version of you wanting to fight this crap, not the female version. Right side is male, female, left side is female.
And this is so interesting.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
fascinating. Because I've been so exhausted in the fighting, the old story, as opposed to, and this is why the door is just a crack. I mean, it's actually, I don't even see light through it now. Is that I was exhausted from whack-a-mole playing, all of these things that came up.
It wasn't whack-a-mole, it was whack-a-toe. It was your
Whack-a-toe. But all of these things that all I had to do is say thank you for being here. You brought me here. However, I don't need you anymore. It's the I see you, Swahili greeting of I see all of you, but I don't have to participate with you. I see all of you.
Because guess what? You're paying attention to the doubt. Just close the door, close your mind, take a breath. The door closes. Now, pay attention to your body. turn around and look at everybody who's been waiting for you.
Exactly.
Look at the energy that's been waiting for you. You've been too busy holding the door shut, focusing on what you don't want. Turn around and look at look at the buffet of opportunity and possibility and creativity that everybody's standing there holding you with these golden platters of anything you want now that you turn around. Anything you want.
Ooh, that's a powerful, powerful image of reality.
And simply because you took your toes out of the door. That's it. That's all that you did. You simply just let the door close the last 2 inches.
And it's not a dark room, it's a very bright room, and it was like I was cracking it open for light. Why?
Because you were afraid. Nobody said, no, you never said to you, I have permission to turn around.
Well, thank you for that permission.
You did it, yeah.
I turned around, but
What's Veritas say right now? Ask her.
Veritas.
Yeah. We've been
Veritas
talking
has
about
been
this for 6 years now.
Oh my gosh, stop it. That's exactly what she's saying. She is. Yes, there's so much love and encouragement there.
The visual I get is, you know how when your best friend sees you and after they give you the hugs and everything else, they won't let you go. They hook their arm in and then they put the other arm around you and your arm is in there and your arms are locked like this and you just start walking. That's the visual I got.
That's awesome, because we have hugged, but I haven't attached myself to her, although she was willing.
And so now she says, and I hear her, she looks over me and saying, I'm never letting her go. And I said, don't tell me, tell her. I know what the hell you're doing. Tell her. Let her know you'll never let her go. And that's force of purpose, not force of control.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one of the rackets, the control. I don't have to be in control. I just need to be in purpose.
What do you really need to control if you're in purpose and vibration going out? You're trying to control the universe?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. And listen, how's that working for you?
Well, it was exhausting.
Right? This is a moment where you got to plant the seed. You got to let God grow it.
Absolutely.
You're in a place where you have bountiful grounds, bountiful potential for harvest. Just plant the seeds. And planting the seed takes effort. Takes finding the seed, buying the seed, putting the seed, the idea into the ground, and then loving it, watering it, making sure it's in the right place, making sure you didn't plant it under the shade tree. Right? I could take the best seeds in the world and plant them under my house and they won't grow. But I want to keep them safe. They got to be in the environment.
Yes, I've heard that conversation a lot in my head.
Really?
This is the whole I am feeling so amazing. I've been through Diane is on. I've been through cold. I've been through hot. I actually got there was a point in this morning where my forehead itched so much.
Mm-hmm. And thinking, the prefrontal cortex.
And it was amazing, but it was almost like, yes, that was happening, yet I had to choose not to move my hand, not to move to scratch it, because I was in the space solidly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And oh my gosh, that was an effort. But it was a really energetic effort. It wasn't an exhausting effort.
It was a
purposeful effort. Yeah, this has been awesome. I feel like all the puzzle pieces that I've learned.
So I just saw the puzzle pieces, but you've always had them. You've now turned them over so you can see them.
I can see them, and they all fit together.
Yep.
Now I know because it happens every time, and I am not putting it out there. I just know I'm prepared to stay with the door closed. I don't care how much noise there is on the other side,
So
because there's going to be an attack.
sure, but let's make it simpler.
Okay,
Would it be okay if it made it simpler?
absolutely.
Do you know the name of your warrior?
My yeah. Oh, what's my
Good news is
Liz.
you haven't had to call
Liz.
for a while.
it's Lizzie.
Okay, so which side of the door do you want Lizzie on the outside or the inside? Either one is fine. I have a particular place I think she might do better, but
Well, I think Lizzie needs to just be on the outside holding
Yeah.
holding the
So-
knob.
but here's the thing: if she's on the outside, who dare is going to come near her? She doesn't even have to.
No one.
So can you have a conversation with Lizzie?
Oh, absolutely.
Make her 100 feet tall or however big she needs to be, and say, "This door, this is a decision. It's not a request. It's not a prayer. It's not a hope. The decision is this door never opens again." And then in a day,
You know what you just said?
what'd she say?
Well, this is a great request, Louise. You've been giving me such little things. I can do this. I'm like, oh, was I protecting her from? I don't
Of
know.
course you were.
Oh my gosh.
So now here's the next question. When you revisit with Lizzie, right, you never have to open the door. She can move through the door effortlessly. And
Absolutely, yes.
then ask her to pick once she has cleared the area and no one dares attack, to bring her back into your archetype chairs. Have her pick, I don't know, 10,000 of her best warriors and have them stationed out front.
Put the troops to work. Great. I love it.
Now you never have to wait for Lizzie to transpire from outside to inside. She's doing the checking.
Yeah.
Say, "Lizzie, how's the door doing?" We built a wall around. You would love to see it, but I'm not going to show it to you yet.
And there's Monty just dancing around the room.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It really feels good.
And it feels recognizable. It's not unrecognizable because this has always been you. That's the thing
It's a
I'm
remembering.
getting better at it. I want everybody, I'm not going to shake them and say this, right? That's injected values. The feeling you are all seeking for is a feeling that you've always known. There's nothing new about it. It's so calm. It's so joyous. It's so present. It's always been you. There's no effort needed to be this. And thank you, Dr. Freud. Dr. Freud.
I love you, Sean. This is was just wonderful, and it just anyway. I thank you for this. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for, and don't, and listen, each one of you, whether you've listened to this live or the recording, if you made it through the call, through the meditation, I would encourage you, give yourself, take something to do, have a tea, have a coffee, have if you, I don't know, listen to your favorite song, dance around the room naked. I don't know, do something that says, this is my joy. One of the things I did in anticipation of me going through this, when we would have those breaks, those pauses, I bought myself a little whipped cream creator, right? The little thing that they have like at Starbucks. And so I bought myself one of those a couple of weeks back. And this morning I made whipped cream, my homemade whipped cream, put it on top of my coffee, and intentionally I put cinnamon in for wellness purposes. Intentionally I added nutmeg to the whipped cream because it gives it this
Wonderful.
And as I would reach different moments inside the meditation, to thank me, I would take a sip of the coffee with the nutmeg and go, "Oh, this is so good." That's my reward for being intentful, for being intentional, for being present. The dogs would come in, the chickens would go by. Love them. Send them off on their way. Not complain. Why are they coming through the door? Why are they making that noise? No, love it. It allowed me a moment to, so I would then take another little sip, and there's the nutmeg, and the coffee's all gone. So I was rewarding myself as I would go through it. Please, 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 while you're in this frequency, while you're in this state, give yourself a physical JM3. Everyone reach over, give yourself a double JM3, a JM3 squared. Allow yourself the chance to love yourself even more, because this is your purpose. Love it. Thank you.
I love it. You're brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Got that on recording. So, who else? Thoughts, comments, questions, takeaways? What'd you feel? What'd you experience? Any questions?
Morning, Sean.
Good morning, Diane.
Thank you. You're doing this for me. I know. I just love it, love it, love it. And I've had this that back pain that I used to get back.
Yeah.
Wait, it's back. And it went to my hip, but the hip is gone. And the back is still there, but it's not this, like I can move around, not worry about it kind of thing.
So
And-
ask the back pain if it's pain or if it's guilt.
That was a slap.
I heard what it said to me is, she's not in pain. This is just reminder, don't be guilty of having joy, right? You got the car, you got this, you got everything, all things, you got prospects coming in, you got all this stuff. Yeah, but what about everybody else? No, this is time for Diane to go gather her harvest. You've planted this for decades. Gathered ye while the harvest, whatever it is, while the young, whatever the hell that story is. But this is you gathering your harvest. You don't go harvest in my field or Wheezy's field or the people's field, your sister's fields.
Mm.
This, there it was. This is you gather your harvest.
Wow. Anyway, I needed this today, so thank you.
Thank you. I love it.
Amazing. And like we had a celebration of life yesterday, and the lady that passed, everybody talking about her, and she was one of those kinds of people that she was very quiet, but she'd walk into the room and change the vibration of the room. And
That's purpose.
Oh yeah. I mean, she was a tiny little thing, but she you knew where you stood with her, that's for sure.
Sounds like Mother Teresa.
Mm.
4 foot something.
Yeah, no, it's true. So all those things came back to me. And when we did these meditations before, I always used to get that bluish greenish color and then the white around it. Well, that came back. So, and I've been looking for that. So it came back. So thank you.
Well, now, did it come back or did you become aware?
Well, the awareness.
Right. And that's a huge shift if we use that language, because it's always with you. It never left. It's simply your awareness allowed it to be seen again. And that's what I want everybody, every one of you, this greatness you're seeking, every goal you write down, every dream you have, it's never out there. It's as close as your skin. It's right here.
Yes.
And that's the old story of, well, yeah, but I got to do. No, the doing is the human being. I love it.
So all the things that has come to me in the last little bit. It's
a lot.
Yeah, it comes. Yeah. I'm getting it. That's hard. I'm like a hard rock, right? I'm getting it. It's
now
coming.
imagine. So here's the thing I would ask all of you to pay attention to is that with as much work and as much effort and as much joy and as much release and as much confidence and as much miracle creating and awareing that you become, give space to that person who hasn't done all that you've done, who doesn't know how simple it is to be the being you are meant and called to be, how simple it is. Einstein said everything should be as simple as possible, not simpler. We're not wired to make things simple. So if we allow that person in our dialogue, not monologue, you tell, they refuse, you tell, they object, you tell, they protect, in this dialogue, to allow them to, for you to be in the space where your calmness, your peace, your joy, just simply by being present, invites them to be curious and to, as Joseph McClendon III would say, I want some of that.
Mhm.
It's simply from your smile. Like, what do you do? I help people smile more. I don't know how to explain it, because to each person, my relationship is unique, because it's more about what you want and being okay with not having the things you don't want. So I guess what I do is I help you have more of what you want in this lifetime. When would you like to start that?
Mm. Now.
Right?
Yes.
So that's I help people have more of what they want and less of what they don't. Well, how do you do that? Very well. Why do you ask?
Mhm.
The how is human. Everything you're about to go do with anybody, family, husband, kids, neighbors, you are going to affect their humanness.
Mhm.
And if you're not affecting it, if you're affecting it, you're either the cure or the cause. And if you're the cure, you're going to affect them. And if you're the cause, you're going to affect them.
Mhm.
Either way, you are going to leave a mark. And the question is do they want, most people, your sisters, want you to leave the mark they expect you to leave on them. And when you don't, they get mad.
Well, it's funny. One of a good friend, she ended up in the hospital, had a heart attack, and they put a stent in, and they called to say she wasn't doing well. This was 2 days ago, and yesterday her daughter came up. The family came from Turks and Caicos, so I said, I'll pick you guys up and take you to the airport. And I had a full day planned yesterday, but it all worked out. So I took them in, and the doctors were there, so they got to talk to the doctors. And then I went in to see her, and my hands were cold because it was freezing outside. And she knew the minute she held my hand, she knows it's Di. And I said, yes. And she said, oh, I just feel you. And her grandson was with me at the time, and he was just smiling from ear to ear. He says, that was so nice. Like just the interaction you two had. You could feel that. So it was one of those moments. So it's
And again, when words lack impactfulness, you're in state.
yeah.
Can't describe it. Awesome. Tell me more.
Yeah, it's really, when her blood pressure came up, she's doing a lot better because the doctor had said that day, I don't know what it is, but I just don't have a good feeling about it. She's not going to make it and all these kinds of things. And here she's laughing and joking and her old self with us. And it was like, wow. Um, and her daughter came from Turks because she had that talk with the doctor. She said, I did not expect to see what I see today, because she was in so much greater space right now. So yeah, it's amazing. And like you say, it's purpose and belief and that desire to to pull through and be there in that moment. And it was, yeah, it was quite a moment.
And you said something important to pay attention to, because it works in all areas. She was her old self. She was able to live presently via memories and become in the present who you were expecting to see.
Yeah.
This is so important, ladies and gentlemen. This would seem like it just would be a throwaway conversation. She was her old self. She was her old joyful self. And in her joyful self, you can remember this is her evidence file. You showed up to activate her evidence file. She was laughing. She was having fun. Her blood pressure was getting better. This is the story that the Harvard University did. I think it was Harvard, where the woman psychologist took the 5 grown men or 6 grown senior men on canes and walkers.
Yeah.
And in 5 days of playing the jukebox with the songs from the 60s, and they're playing flag football. At the end of 5 days, their nails are growing longer, their hair's growing longer. 5 days.
No longer need walkers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're no longer using their walkers and everything. So you brought her to a place where she wasn't in a hospital dying.
Yeah.
And by that, she got connected, she remembered, and she started laughing, talking about the stories, talking about the this.
Oh, well, that's what people couldn't get over. They said, oh my gosh, she's joking with us. And I'm like, that's great. That's what you want. You want people to be in that space. Yeah.
And part of you didn't go there looking for the pain.
No.
You wanted to go have some giggles. I think that's what I tick a lot of people off with when they're at hospital or when somebody's not doing so well. I'll call them up and go, what the hell are you doing? Why are you pissing everybody off? Get over it. Get over it. I'm not showing up at your funeral. I told Al this about 6 years ago. I said, I'm not showing up to your funeral. And Joanna looked at me and went, I said, no, I want to serve this man and he's killing himself and I'm not showing up to your funeral. If you're going to be like this and not give me more of your time, I'm not going to give you any of my time now. He's like, in 50 plus years, nobody's ever talked to me that way. I go, well, I ain't nobody.
Well, it must have left a mark on him because he's got purpose and desire, I tell you.
So,
and he has lost weight. His blood work is excellent, and he is like on the moon, the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were sitting it was at the end of a A&MP, where he takes us. It was kind of habit. We would all go to Fogo de Chao, and we'd be sitting there eating, and everybody had gotten up from the table and whatever else, and it was just the 2 of them and me, and I said, hey, listen, I'm letting you know, brother, I ain't coming to your funeral. Because what are you talking about? Why would you say that? I said, because I ain't coming to your funeral. If you keep up this pace, if you keep up this path, I'm not going to watch you die. And I ain't coming to say, I feel so bad for you. No, you should. It'd be easier, it'd be less painful if you go out and get hit by a truck right now. And Joanna's like, see, I told you.
You did leave an impact on him.
Well, but it's not that he knew it.
Yeah.
Right. He was so caring and he has such a huge heart.
He does.
That there was very little space for him. Now, if he takes care of him, there's more space and more time for us to have his heart, knucklehead. And this is for all of us.
Yes, it's true. And he says that now. He does.
And he did it. I mean, yeah, maybe I was a thorn in his side, which I'm okay. I'm okay with being thorns in people's sides. Yeah. Until.
Yeah. And, I did this meditation this morning upstairs, and I came down and my husband made eggs Benny for me, and I haven't had it for a while. So that was my breakfast of celebration. So thank you.
Now, did you ask him to make that?
No, he made it and then he left for work. So he left a note. Hang
on. You see how the universe continues to reward you as you stay in state?
I know. It's wonderful.
So now again, don't use his love for you as a celebration. You have to still reward yourself, Diane. That's not a reward for you. That's his reward to you. Yeah, but now what am I going to do for my? It's just too much. No, it's not. This is a turning point. Right? I can hear it. I can hear it. Right? You know it. You know I know this. Oh, I've been given another gift. Oh, that's enough. No, you've got to reward yourself. Tell the universe, surprise me. Bring on more. Come on. I'm ready for more. Because in the receiving of the gift, what do you now have? More gift to give of Diane.
Okay.
Yeah, I could hear that. Okay.
Well, we had our Rotary Christmas party after all the stuff that happened yesterday, but it was lovely. And we did a gift exchange and we had to play this silly game, but it was fun. Got
Yep.
everybody laughing and things like that. And the gift I got was amazing. Like
Sure was. Why
we're
are you
only supposed to have
surprised?
a $15, $20 thing. And I've got this beautiful marble and wood cutting board. I got a sheepskin cover for the seatbelt. And it's full of all these little trinkets that I like. Like there's little gift cards with sheep on it. There's tea towels, like all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And the lady that put it out, like they invite us back up to their condo because we had it in their building. And she said, come on up and have a glass of wine after. But it was such a lovely evening and it was a gift I didn't expect. So,
This is the universe, young lady.
and it's all the things that I love. Like I was like, I just love all this stuff. I can't believe this. So there, yeah.
Did
It's
y'all
the-
hear? Did y'all hear the phrase? I can't believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. This is the universe. Can you imagine how happy the universe is right now? Now, did she buy the sheepskin seatbelt because she knew you had a new car?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Now, pay attention. Pay attention. You ready to take it to the next level?
Okay.
The car was a gift to you. You get to be the best version of Diane by giving the car what? A new gift. You have to have this dialogue going. Do you have a name for your car? Do you name your cars?
While I'm playing around with the name,
Okay, so let's just say we call her Beamer, just for conversation. As you're walking, as you take the seatbelt and you start heading towards the car, say whatever her name is, Beamer, I got a surprise for you. And imagine the car going, oh, surprise, surprise. Imagine the alarm going off or whatever. Because this is now a gift the car gets to have all the time.
yes.
And I promise you, when you start to have these dialogues, I know you're all are going, well, that's just crazy. You're right. I'm rich, has nothing to do with money. Let's move on. When you sit in going, do you still like your gift? Right? Because it's going to be across your shoulder. Do you still like your gift? And
Yeah.
you're going to hear the car go, yes. Oh my gosh. I've never, in the 9,000 kilometers, I've never had a sheepskin seatbelt.
Yeah.
Imagine her showing off at a traffic light going, hey, excuse me, car, do you see my driver's got a sheepskin seatbelt? Look at this. I'm so hot. Right? But you feel that frequency, this laughter?
I
The
got the
universe
visual.
wants to give you more. And you
Yes.
can bring the rest of the gifts. Hey, I got these tea towels. They're not for you. I may bring them out here if I ever need to, if I'm having whatever, but I just want you to show you all the gifts that came along with this and
Mhm.
watch the car get so excited. Because now the car is saying, I came to you. This is a dream, but why are you in misery now?
Yeah.
Don't be in misery. Got a sheepskin seatbelt for you. This is so cool. Anyways, I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How cool is that, right?
And
Isn't
now
it
my
cool?
back pain's gone now. Look at that. Just talking to you. Like I think you just,
No, shocking, because it was guilt.
yeah, you threw it into the universe. Take care of that.
Listen, somebody else wants to have guilt. Don't hold it from them. Let them have their own guilt.
Wow.
Yes, 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 yes. And this is frequency. This is you maintaining your signal. And be aware that You have had so much joy given to you. It's just the beginning. Over and over, and this is what Napoleon Hill says, and you now can speak shop on this. You'll wonder where all of this was during the lean times.
I know, I wonder all the time.
Don't turn the valve off, baby. Don't turn the valve off.
No.
Go, literally go. Okay, so righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm going to open up this valve, spinning it to the left, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Let's see what else is in this. Let's see how big this goes.
Yeah.
We've just cracked it. You know, sometimes you've heard me say over the years, when people have this awareness and they have this consciousness, I said, do you know that moment in bed when you're aware that you're in bed, you're still not fully awake, you haven't opened your eyes yet?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Diane, this is exactly where you are. You have yet to open your eyes metaphorically in this, and everything is coming to you. Don't be afraid to open your eyes. All of us, don't be afraid to open your eyes and say, I dare you. Show me more. Watch me get better. Show me more. And tell
Yes.
the universe you're okay with it. Because the old story's going, oh, Sweeney, no. What are you doing? This isn't you. You don't get a car and you don't get no.
When I do my gratitude, that's what I said. I'm open. I welcome it and I'm open to receive. And yes.
Yeah. And it'll go, okay, let's see. I'm going to test you. I love being tested to the power of positive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Really? That's what was waiting for me? Okay, surprise me. Come on, surprise me more. Show me more. Give me. Because when I receive, I get to give back. The universe knows you'll give back. And the giving back is going to be the odd stuff sitting in the car going, look at your seatbelt. Oh, do you love it? I'm jealous. You're going to be warm the whole time, even when I'm not in the car.
Yes.
Right? Those are the conversations we are required to have. The oddball, the different, the uncertain conversations to allow uncertainty to flow in. Oh, okay. You're going to start talking like this. I got something for you.
Okay.
Right? And it's that laughter. It's this energy that I don't know why we think we have to tone it down. You don't have to be loud. You can be in joy. And it's constantly thinking of these thoughts.
Mm-hmm. That's like Louise this morning, her laughter and you can feel it was so nice.
My toes hurt. Well, are you on the inside of the outside? I'm on the outside. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, I'm fighting to avoid being at peace. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Dr. Freud to the lobby. Dr. Freud to the lobby. Isn't it fun?
It's amazing. Outstanding.
Outstanding. Yes. And this is what I love to do. And you're entitled to it. I'd offer you to share it with people who are around you. Say, I don't know if you're ready, but there was a 50-minute meditation that's on YouTube that you can go listen to. Buckle up, Buttercup.
There's a couple of people I'm going to send it to, actually. Yes.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good rest of the weekend.
Oh my gosh. Listen, how could it get any better than this? And yet I'm going to tell the universe, surprise the living bejeebies out of me. I am ready for more. I'm ready. I'm always, give me more so I can have more to give. That's it. Give me more so I can have more to give. And the universe is like, oh, well, there's only a handful of you guys on the planet. 1 million out of billions. Imagine if there was 1 million people loving life and loving more. 10 million people, 100 million. It's still what? 1%, 10%, not even 7 billion to 100 million. Alexa, how much is 100 million out of 7 billion? What percentage? 1.4%, 100 million. Do you think there's 100 million people out there wanting people to love life, have more, sing joys? 100 million? I don't think there's that many. So if you want to be in the top 1%, just be one of 100 million. But you're probably going to be one of 10 million. How many gurus do we know? How many names do we know of people who want to positively influence life? 100? 1,000? You are in a very small group, which requires you to only take care of you and loving you and let it overflow. Because the universe is saying, listen, there's only 1 million of you out of the 7 billion we've got to work with on a daily basis. We'll give you all you got. We've got tons waiting for you. Could you imagine the Amazon warehouse waiting on all of your gifts to be delivered, on everybody's gifts to be delivered? And they're saying, we got to keep building warehouses for all your gifts available to you. And if you would help other people receive their gifts, we can start giving some of this amazing stuff away. How happy is the universe saying, oh my gosh, we finally get to give them their gifts. I ain't giving you I didn't give you your car. I didn't give you your seatbelt or your tea towels. You gave them to you. Were the people that gave them to you happy? The guy that brought you the fog lights, drove all the way out to bring them out to you, he was happy. If you keep getting gifts, allow the Lord, the universe, to give you gifts, and I love it. What else you got? I'm going to use this. I'm okay with more. Just FYI, I'm okay with more.
Well, I want you to hug my tree today for me. Thank you very much.
I will go do that. I will do that expeditiously. It's a little chilly. I'm going to go put on my jackets are hanging inside. I'm going to put those on, put on my boots, and that's the first thing I'm going to go do is hug your tree. And I'm going to listen to what Fee's got to say.
Okay, thank you.
Because she's now completely part of your tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Anyone else? What a boring day. Anyone else? Last thoughts, comments, questions, takeaway.
Hey, Sean.
Yes, Jane.
How are you?
Outstanding.
Good. This is like the 4th or 5th meditation that I've sat in.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, when I'm in these, I can't keep my mind focused.
How awesome is that?
What's being said versus my mind wants to wander to other things.
Sure it does.
So how do I control that?
Practice.
But how do I know if I'm listening right or not?
You practice. Do you know you listened wrong?
Pardon?
Do you know if you listened wrong or not to the best version of your capability?
I know if I'm listening. I'm sorry, I'm still not.
So with the meditation, based upon what you're saying to me, if you had a choice between I listened right to that meditation or I listened uncomfortably to that meditation, which would you choose? Listen comfortably or uncomfortably to the meditation?
Well, comfortably.
You listen comfortably. Then where is the problem?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you for
I know,
help.
but you're asking me to give you a solution when you know it. If you listen to it and you're uncomfortable with the results, did you really listen comfortably to it? Or were you looking for an excuse?
My full intent was to listen so I could find comfort and understanding.
Sure. And you didn't.
And I didn't. I mean,
cool.
It was better this time.
I get it. So there you go. Practice. The 4th time is better than the first time, right?
I'm sorry?
The 4th time you've listened to a meditation like this was better than the first time you listened to a meditation like this. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to be able
to... Hang on. You're trying to pharmacy me. Don't pharmacy me.
Okay.
You're trying to give me the rules, the rules don't work. Practice is why you got better. This is the fourth time. It's better, but it's not where I want to be. I get it. So you took a test and you didn't pass. What do? Do you stop taking the test, or do you practice more for the test? Do you take more practice tests?
I see.
That's what I'm saying. Just listen to it again. And each time it'll get better, and it'll get better and better and better until it what?
Even if I listen to the same tape.
Thing. Same
Okay.
thing. Because here's the thing. The better version of you is going to start listening to it at the beginning versus the version of you that never heard this fourth meditation.
Yeah, and that was true this time. I did listen more, but then my mind began to wander.
Sure it did. Of course it did, because that's the pattern that you are saying is okay. So start the next time you listen to it, and I would listen to it a couple of times a day, or if you could, schedule-wise. But I would say, hey, my awareness increased. I'm going to start listening to this with the increased awareness, and I'm curious to see how long it goes. And then it'll turn into, at one time you'll listen to it. Just like Louise said, I thought it was 5 minutes. What the hell are you ending this for? I love that. That told me so much about her archetypes and how she's allowed them to step in, and how Wheezy showed up. So here's the challenge, Jane. The Jane that listened until you got distracted is not the same Jane that likes to be distracted. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The person who takes the prescription is not the person who wants to be sick. Does that make sense?
That's true.
So you took the prescription to pay attention, and your prescription was a little weak. So if you go back to the doctor and the doctor says, and you tell the doctor, yeah, but the headache doesn't go away. My blood pressure doesn't come down enough. My diabetes, my sugar, my A1C isn't lowering enough. What do? They increase the prescription, right?
Right.
So go back, use your prescription mind, and increase the prescription for awareness. Right, Jane, literally on a piece of pad, you are at 50 milligrams of awareness. We're going to bump it up 75 to 100. And then once you become aware, we can lower the prescription.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So I should in all probability listen to this at least 2 or 3 times a day for a while until I get my prescription.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the other thing you can do is when you write a prescription, let's say I've got here, that's metformin. Let me give so I have here to use something, chlorothiazide. I'm at 25 milligrams. That makes sense to you. I don't know what the hell that means. But here's the thing. Well, if I say, well, okay, I'm going to take 3 of those today. Probably not a good thing, right?
Right.
So don't do the not good thing to you either.
I'm sorry?
Don't do the not good thing to you either. Meaning, well, the prescription works and I got listen better, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do more of it. And you'll overdose. And you'll have such a resistance, oh, well, I'm not getting any better. This is stupid. And then you'll not listen at all.
Because I have, to be honest with you, perfectly honest, in the past, I always thought meditation was a bunch of quote unquote bull.
Sure you do. You still do.
Right.
A little bit.
Right. Well, I want to be a better person. And if that's the best way to do it, then
well, hang on. So
way.
Now let me ask the question. Is meditation bull?
Pardon?
Is meditation bull?
I truthfully cannot answer that right now.
So now I wouldn't listen again until you decide whether it's good or not good. So if I were to say, do you think it would make sense for me to argue with a doctor and say, I don't think chlorothiazide is something I should take. I don't know that it works. The doctor's like, well, you shouldn't know if it works. We have thousands and millions of testimonials that it works. We don't need you to believe that it works. It will just work automatically. So I take it. My blood pressure goes down. Well, I don't think it was that. Okay, stop taking. My blood pressure went up. I don't think it was that. Well, you're an idiot, is what he'd say to me. Right? So you can believe it or not believe that meditation is bull or not bull. Question I have for you is, do you think meditation works? The two people that you've heard come on here that you hold in high esteem, you think are good humans, you think are intelligent humans, Wheezy and Diane, do you think this meditation worked for them?
Yeah, that from what they said, yes.
Okay, so then do you need more evidence that meditation works?
Oh, I don't have I don't have the doubt that meditation doesn't work. I'm
Go ahead,
trying to
finish
make
that
sure I
sentence.
want to, I guess I'm arguing with myself.
Yes, you are. And how's that working for you?
Not so good.
So,
I just want to improve and I want to grow.
so arguing with yourself, does it do that?
Pardon?
Does arguing with yourself allow you to grow faster?
No.
No. So if a meditation works for people you think are smart, intelligent, and they got benefit out of it, do you think there's a chance you might get some benefit from it if you keep listening to it?
Well, that's what I'm wanting to do.
Simple, no discussion. Either do you think you will or think you won't? Which one? Which answer? That'll determine whether or not you waste time listening to it or invest time listening to it.
Well, yes,
okay, so yes. So yes is the answer. So is it okay if you just go with, I'm curious to see what happens this time?
oh,
You're never going to get perfect like Wheezy got perfect because she's done this for 6 years. You're never going to get perfect like a Diane got perfect because she's done thousands of hours of practice of this, 7 years of this, and then all the work she does on her own. Don't be naive thinking, well, I want what they got. You can have it. Just don't expect it on the next listening. But if you get better, so if I take this and I get better, what would you tell me? Stop taking it. Or would you say, keep taking it? Let's keep monitoring your numbers.
well, yeah, keep taking it.
So keep taking the meditation.
Okay.
It ain't rocket surgery, sister.
Pardon?
It ain't rocket surgery, sister. Use the
Well,
logic, use the brilliance you have.
I think that's my problem is I want to put too much logic into it.
Well, you just, but the logic, no, now hang on. You're trying to get an answer that's illogical. Get an
Oh.
answer that gets better. Use your pharmacy. Listen, if you take this, now there's people who will take a new drug and go, oh my God, I got migraines, my stomach. Okay, so you're a little allergic to that. Let's give you the generic one, or let's tweak that. Let's not give you chlorothiazide. Let's give you chloromethadone. Right? You know what I mean? So you give them a little tweak. Give yourself a little tweak. That's all. Show up with the intent saying, I'm looking for better.
Yeah.
I'm looking for better. That's all. I'm looking for better.
Because I even changed my chair and my
Good.
location where I was at before when you first started because I wanted to make sure I was
Then I would listen to it only in that chair for the next handful of times.
okay.
Because now your body is intent. Oh, this is the meditation chair. And listen, there's people, these are called rituals. Rituals are not suspect to any cult nature. A ritual means a frequency of consistency. That's all a ritual means. And if you go to sit in that chair with the intent to listen to the meditation, your body physically says, okay, we're going into meditation. We're going into our better version of us. We're okay here in this chair. It's about setting the intention.
I'm sorry.
It's about setting the intention.
Okay. Okay, I'll work on it. Well, I'm not, and I don't mean it sarcastically or
No.
weakly.
I know.
No, I know.
And trust me, I heard it in your frequency. I am going to work on it. Now, what I would offer you is to say, I'm going to work on it. I would offer you something to add to it. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to allow myself to receive it.
To receive it. Okay.
Yep. Not about doing certain things, about doing things in a certain way.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate
welcome.
it.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This was big. This was big. And you were all entitled to it. So I love you tons.
What, can I ask one question real
Sure.
quick before the next person comes on?
Yeah.
Where will I find this tape?
YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube for the beginning, and then it'll be in my school community. But right now it's live on YouTube. And as soon as we're done, the recording will process in probably the next half hour. Then it'll be under my YouTube page under the live little tab up there where it says recordings or whatever, and then live. Click on the live because this is a live presentation.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry I interrupted.
No,
the
don't be
next
sorry.
person.
Just take that away. Say thank you very much and end it.
Thank you very much.
There you go. See that? You're improving already. I love it. Anyone else? Last thoughts, comments, questions, takeaways. This is kind of like drinking. Listen, we're already in the ditch. What's one more? Right?
Haven't heard that for a while.
Yeah. one for the ditch. That just brought me back to the country club days. There was a guy that always say, all right, we'll have one more for the ditch. Yeah.
That's great.
Right? So, all right, everybody. I love you tons. I appreciate you. I'm your head meditating. I'll see y'all where?
At the next event.
A ditch. I'll see you at the next event. How about it, Paul? One for Pura Vida.
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida. We love you, Paul. And
Love you, Mark.
Mark. Well, who was Paul? Paul was in the ditch with me. We love you. Holy mackerel. I wonder what Paul, Paul, how do you know Mark would be my question. How about one for Lydia?
Peace be with us
Peace
all.
be with us.
Be with us all. And how about the queen of helping you remember the names of people correctly, Jessie Lee Ward.
Boss Lee.
Boss Lee, we love you, girl. And a little white fluffy.
Gurgly, gurgly.
Gurgly.
All right, everybody, go have some fun. We'll see you all on Monday. Meditate up, and we'll have some fun. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Love you, Sean. Thank you.